What's poppin' gigolos, it's your boy Smack, and today we are playing Clash Royale again. This game is really fun and just amazing, and today we are going to play this absolute nasty deck. This was a deck that we were using before we used the other deck that I showed you in yesterday's video, and yeah, we're gonna just hop right in. It's absolutely disgusting. You have so much control over the game, and you can make just pushes with the Loon that are unstoppable, and the enemies usually don't await. And this one is going to be really nasty when the hero balloon gets released. So let's check out what's going to happen. This one is one deck that you can push a bit more when you are in single elixir, but you also shouldn't push too much so you don't waste elixir in single, because yeah, your enemies can be really nasty. I think we can just do some slow things in the back and get really nasty. We haven't played. Maybe they rocket this? That's insane. Okay, they're gonna be doing some nasty stuff already. Okay, we haven't played this deck in some time, so we might not be performing really well, like as we would when we are tryhard sweating it. But I think that's okay, right? Okay, you see, we are also abusing the Empress. A really strong, in my opinion, a bit underrated card. It unfortunately does not synergize very well with a lot of other decks, but with this one it's amazing. And you can also vine it. Okay, they are nasty. Where's my mirror? Did I already use my mirror? I used it before, but it's okay. See what you can when you combine the miner, the vines, and the Empress. It's just nasty. People can't do anything about it. You have pressure with the skeleton barrel, and you can build up massive pushes with the royal recruits. But we have to play a bit more defensive here for a second. Also, the Skelly King is just such a hidden gem in this deck. You can create pushes that are okay. That's not good. Should have arrowed that, but it doesn't. That was a really good nado from their side, but it's okay. We got way more damage on both towers, so I think this will be a 2-tower game, which is way okay. He already says put up the flag. We don't care. That was a bad placement from my side, but it's okay. And now we go in with the Loon. They already got their building out. They wasted their both heroes on the wrong side. Okay, I got the arrows. Okay, that's not what we need right now, but it's okay. I actually have to put my tombstone here in the middle so that the goblins don't get too close to the tower, because we don't want that. Oh man. Okay, we got Evil Valkyreo. Okay, they're a bit over defending right now. I think we can do a Loon push together with the recruits, which is something very nasty. I think they will put down... Did they already place their building? I think they did. See, now the vines just come in clutch. Good barrel, and boom! They can't do anything about it. And now they need to put down all their spells to even get our tower, which it won't be enough. And they just take the L. Ah, look at these newbies. Sorry, but they deserve the hammer of crown slapping. Because what was that? They fumbled this game so bad. Well, we would have won anyways on 2 towers, but not gonna lie, they should have taken our tower there. And they didn't. Take the L, brothers. See what you can do with this deck. Out of nowhere, you have a Royal Recruits Loon push, which the enemies cannot defend. Vines stop everything from attacking. And you also have the Miner to sneak in and take the tower's attention from the Loon, which is absolutely nasty. I will be arrowing this. I don't have my building, which is not something I like. Not sure if this is a good... Everybody is fucking playing that Magic Archer, man. It's just so nasty. I just don't like it. Oh, unfortunate, but we got it all. I think it just makes sense now to recoup our elixir. Because they are also quite low. Oof, I got nothing. Oops. Okay, yeah. That was a bit miscommunication, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I personally think that it's now worth it to make a little bit of pressure, because we have a lot of strong units, with a lot of HP on the field. They of course have E, Drag, and Wizard, which is pretty good against this deck. Not sure. I think Baby Ring is the best thing here. I will arrow all this to damage it down. And yeah, I think we need a tombstone here. I think we need it. Oh shit. Okay. I think that all should die now, which is nice. No ability, please. If they put down the ability, it's gonna be shit. Okay, very good barbell from my mate there, which should like counter all that 3 elixir. So they made -1 right there, which is really nice for us. And now we actually have an elixir. We don't have an elixir advantage apparently, but I will make the recruits in the back. And recruits plus Empress in the back is nasty. People can't do anything against this. Like, you need to rocket it, which puts you at a big disadvantage because you have recruits coming from everywhere. And now we can put in the Loon. I have the Dark Goblin to damage this down. I can miner here, so they have to use the ability. And yes, we need the Sparkies to be... But Sparkies. The Zabbies. Unfortunately, no hit, but what you're going to do... I have Skelly King for that. Maybe left... Okay, no. The Empress is such a good card. It's... Okay, I have arrows for that. I have arrows. Okay, that's actually my mistake, because we said that he usually barrels it. So... Sugar happens. Let's just accept that sugar happens. Well, guys, I also wanted to do a little bit of yapping in this video. And I really noticed that the video from the last Clash video, made a lot of fun to make. And also, like, a big negative thing that I have with making videos is that, like, the editing just takes so much time. And, well, luckily, it didn't take, like, any editing, which is something very cool. Ooh, good set from their side, unfortunately. But look at that! Look at that! They can't do anything! They can't do anything. And now it's just rage arrows and they get a booty slap, man! What you gonna do about it? My god, man. Easy. Do you see what this deck does? It's just rumble and bumble. It's just take their tower, not gonna lie, it's just run towards it. Like, the Loon pressure is just so nasty. And I don't want to know how dirty this deck gets when the Hero Balloon gets released. Because it's... the Hero Balloon is so strong. It, like, you just... The ability, like, poop. You got a mini tank and it destroys, like, archers and shit. That's too strong. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Like, Loon is an absolutely nasty card. As is. Also, the recruits in this deck are just absolutely disgusting. You have, like, split lane pressure. You can defend so many goofy ass cards that usually are not as easy to defend, especially in duos. Like, now I actually would have liked my recruits at defensive, because you could defend both lanes really efficiently right now. I actually have to put down a tombstone so that Ewiz does not get too nasty. Was a bit slow. Everybody fucking plays the magic archers. Stop. Stop, man. Yeah, use your ability, goofy ass. Oh shit, okay, let's just ignore that, because the Empress pats slaps down everything when I have an emote for this beautiful woman as well. Like, just spreads some... Oh shit, I was not looking. That's my mistake. I was looking at emotes. Man, that's that's something that unfortunately happens from time to time. Like, emotes are way more important than gameplay. Alright. Anyways, I do still think that we are in a pretty good situation here. And very good minds. I should have actually used the ability there. So they need to use a small spell. Waste more elixir. But it is what it is, right? Now we got more elixir for the recruits in the back. The enemies don't seem to have, like, a lot of elixir themselves, unfortunately. They have E-Drag Evo as well, just like the other ones. Why the fuck ever you have that? It's just so good against our deck, because it just deletes recruits left and right. And to be honest, I don't really know what makes a lot of sense here. Yeah, I think doing this. Then the Empress... Bruh, okay, that's just nasty. That's just nasty, man. Why do that? Why do that? Also, one negative thing about this deck is, yes, do this, then I can miner. The one negative thing about this deck is that I think it's worth... No! Okay, messed up the arrows. Oh, that was a bit goofy. It is what it is, though. Oops. Anyways, one big negative thing about this deck is that you don't have a big spell. So you need to push through with your Loon push. And if you don't manage to do this, you're a bit cooked. And especially against, like, cycle decks, like, that just cycle your ass down with, like, poison, rocket, lightning spam, you are a bit cooked. But I do think it's okay. Now I can do my ability. Unfortunately, right into a bowler. What a goofy ass interaction right now. They need to like use a spell there. I saw that one. I saw that one. Now we have this. I don't have my building, which is kind of goofy, and they will probably freeze. Very good Valkyrie, and now we lost. I think because my very okay. No, I misplaced my goblin. Die! Yes, we still can win. We still can win. Okay. Stop taunting, man. I love Clash Royale, but this, I just don't accept. Thanks for watching. Use this deck as well. And smack that like button, smack that subscribe button, and enjoy a lot of more smack content.